Hello again, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. We are in the end. I'm here for two different reasons. I need an elytra and I need some unobtainium. The quest log tells me that I can find unobtainium in the End Highlands. I did travel a little bit of ways. This is the reason why I made a destruction gadget before. Because I wanted to destroy and find some of that. Well, that was really fast. Okay. But this is so easy as a method of finding unobtainium. Look, finally, for once I didn't forget to hit record. It's so nice actually being able to power this now. We'll just keep digging and looking for some more unobtainium. Alright, I think we have a pretty decent number. I have completely voided out this chunk. I now have 61 unobtainium. Why is there glowstone in the end? I won't complain because I do kind of need some. If only I could actually land on it though. Alright, there's just a floating ship here for some reason. I have to break into the side because... Maybe at this one though. Look at all this glowstone. Looks super cool. Yep, there's our elytra. There's a ton of amethyst down here though. Just gonna take as much as I can, I guess. We are back home. Oh, hi, Evie. Alrighty. It is yet another new day. And we now have an expansion to our base. The top part never looks good. We should just look at it from the inside. Once we go this way, we can see there's an opening here. It's a surprise for later. Probably not this episode or the next 5 or whatever. But we do have now another room, which when we look at fits entirely within one chunk, which is beautiful. So I can do some work in here. For today's random machines that we need to build is we want to get into autocrafting. Autocrafting will be a huge power spike for us. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some pattern providers. I'm going to make some assemblers, some molecular assemblers. Hopefully we already have cables. We have enough to get over there. Maybe we want to make this dense cable though. Now we definitely don't have enough to get over there. Yes, I'll need to make some more cables. Here is a pattern provider. So I actually want to make like 4 or 5 if I can. There we go. Which means I need 4 molecular disassemblers. Here's a crafting terminal, and then here is a pattern encoding terminal, which we'll just throw down here. Here is a few blank patterns. We're actually going to need a few of them. And I can definitely make it over there with the amount of cables I made. We're going to start out in this corner right over here. So this is within a chunk boundary. So I have some space to build. So, ME pattern provider. And then I just need to connect this to a cable. We're using a cable. It would be nice to use a whole dense cable. Alright. So we now have pattern providers. Good. Alright. So anyone who's ever done this knows that the very first pattern you make is a pattern. But that's not sufficient. You also need to make a quartz glass pattern. And that's not sufficient because we also want to make a glass pattern. But that's not sufficient because we also want to make sure that we always have sand in our inventory. So there's 4 patterns to start. I actually need to make another pattern provider. And I'm going to steal one of my furnaces over here. Let's try to make this look at least a little nice. We'll put it over here. With our emerald furnace here, the factory upgrade goes inside. Bottom needs to be input and output. And we need to auto output and auto input. And we just need to give this power. Oh yeah, and then the pattern sand goes in here. These 3 go in here. Okay. Just temporarily, I'm just going to connect the flux point directly to it. So now we have power. Now can we order a pattern? I want to order a sufficient amount that it wants to also craft the sand. Alright, give me like 20 patterns. Oh, this isn't going to work because I don't have a CPU. Let's make a CPU. I forgot about that. This is so expensive. Here's 3 crafting units. Here's a 16K storage crafting component. Here's a co-processing unit. And then Here's a ME storage monitor in order to make a crafting monitor. We already have all the cables we need. Yeah, let's put the CPU right here. Just temporarily. We'll put that there, this guy here, and then coprocessing unit there. Then we can cover this back up. Let's go craft our patterns. Give me like 20. We can see it getting crafted here. This probably already finished. Yeah, it's already done. We can request blank patterns. Hey, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So after editing some footage, I do know that we definitely still got a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna automate a couple of other things. I'm noticing a lack of wool, and I think the best way to get wool would technically be a loot fabricator, but I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to make a loot fabricator right now. I'll have to eventually, but it would be kind of nice to make some seeds and then have a soul extractor. Here's a soul extractor. I don't remember if this needs fuel or energy. I think it does. This furnace is really kind of slow. Let me upgrade it too while I'm at it. Obsidian furnace, netherite furnace. There's an aluminium furnace. Can I make a vibranium one? Just go ahead with this. Aluminium. Yeah, there we go. It's so much faster now. I don't know what happened, but now I have this anyways. It's fine. This is here now. Throw that there, and then we'll throw our sheeps here. We may actually be able to fill this. Alright, so we have 4 soul jars. We also need prudentium and a solium base. Can I make this? Yes, I can. There's a pig here. Yeah, there is. Here's sheep seeds. What are you looking at? Alright, we're going to make a couple more patterns here. For the inscriber, I want to make this pattern. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the pattern I want and then just removing the press I don't need. Because that press should just stay there when the crafting finishes. Anyways, here's what we're doing here. I've created a little section for all of these inscribers. Inside of each of these, I should be able to put our silicon, and then we should be able to put this. We just need to make sure that the set is auto. Make sure we auto export here. Can I order some of these things? I'm going to order 10 of these, 10 of these. Oh, I can't because I don't have. This is definitely working. Is this auto exporting? Nope, there we go. Printed. Yep, they're done now. Good. Alright, so now I should be able to order some other stuff too. Yeah, it's definitely crafting them. Oh yeah. I keep getting distracted because I keep needing to make more seeds. Steel seeds, iron seeds. We're getting iron and steel, which is great. I'm down here looking at some of the cabling that I got going on. I think I want to make a couple of changes here. Like first I want to add a P2P tunnel here. And then add our ME covered cable here. That also means I need to create a few slots for this over here. So P2P tunnel connecting over here to this guy. We're now able to order things at the same time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CPUs just for now. Small little ones, but it'll let us do some things. This is looking very good for us, this auto crafting. Okay, I was able to get this upgraded to a 14 block pattern provider. We now have all of the CPUs. We now have inscribers with acceleration cards in them. This auto crafting stuff is good and done. While I'm at it, I also just made a wireless terminal, which I'm going to upgrade to a wireless crafting terminal. Here is the wireless access point. Here are the boosters. We'll just add this onto the system just right here. And then link our terminal to it. We should be able to access our system wirelessly now. I want to see how far this range is. Is it that far, really? It's pretty crazy. The last order of business here. Make unobtainium. Make some unobtainium upgrades. Here's our unobtainium pickaxe, unobtainium helmet, unobtainium chestplate, unobtainium pants, unobtainium boots, and now we look even fancier. Alright, I think that's everything we had. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.